Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials. Good morning, it's 9 o'clock on Sunday the 27th of March. Just making my way down to the land, and as always, not quite sure what we're going to get done today, but let's find out. Well, here we are down the land. Different morning this morning. It's a lot cooler than it was yesterday, and it's a bit grey and overcast. Not what I was hoping for, because I want to be outside working on the Polytunnel and getting that door finished off, but we can only work with what we've got, so we'll just have to knuckle down and get cracked on with it. Was hoping to look at the bees today, but I don't honestly think I've got time, and it's a bit cool. I don't really want to be taking that top off just yet. Would have been all right yesterday, but typical. Too busy and not enough time. It's always the case. Anyway, let me get opened up. We'll have a little chat, sort the chickens out, get a coffee and get cracked on with this Polytunnel. Well, welcome to a little update video on Sunday. Bit of a late start this morning. I had some chores to do before I came out, and I've got loads to do this afternoon away from the land, so this will be a flying visit. I've already had a quick look, topped up food and water for the chickens, and really all I'm intending to do today, fingers crossed, is get that door on the Polytunnel so that I'm set up ready for next weekend. Apart from a literal quick in and out visit twice during the week after work to sort the chickens out, I'll not be able to get anything done. So really today I just wanted to give you an update how we're getting on with the Polytunnel. You'll see how it works or doesn't work when I come to install the door. A bit nerve-wracking because I'm going to be cutting out a chunk of the plastic on the new Polytunnel, so it's always a little bit nervy, and you don't really know until you start doing these things how they're going to work out and what adaptations you're going to have to make along the way. You can sit and think, as I often do, as much as you like, plan it out in your mind's eye, even sketch bits on paper, but until you physically get the hammer, the nails, the wood, the saw out and start doing stuff, you find that you've generally got to constantly evolve as you go through whatever little project it is that you happen to be doing. Weather-wise, it's cool, grey, overcast, completely different day to yesterday. Been really lucky this last couple of days with weather. Had some sunshine, which is bringing on the plants a treat, as you saw yesterday. We're getting seedlings germinating now. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to get cracking, not just because I'm short on time, but because I'm fairly sure that at some point we're going to get some rain today. I can't help looking out the window through the garden room at the grey skies. Stuff going on in the big wide world, pretty much as it was yesterday. I've literally not had a chance to look at any comments on yesterday's video. It didn't actually go up until I think it was about 3:30 this morning. I woke up, had a quick look, it had been uploading through the night, saw it was ready, so I hit publish, and I've not looked since because I've just been too busy this morning. But I'll have a look through the comments later and see if there's anything that needs answering in there. I do appreciate the comments, I really do, and I also appreciate the people who reach out independently of the channel via email, whether it's to tell me what they're up to or whether it's just to have a little chat. Whatever the engagement is, I'm always pleased to see it, and I do try my best to read everything and respond to everything in a timely manner. But as I've said in previous videos, it is easy to get distracted with the day job of work and everyday living. So forgive me if I don't manage to catch up with all of them all of the time. Anyway, I'm going to get this coffee down me. I did notice one thing in the news. There's lots of video clips lately of Mr. Biden telling the world how it's their duty to suffer, whether that's food shortages or war, or the potential threat of an escalated war, as Western leaders have this, how can I put it politely? I can't put it politely. This dick measuring exercise to see who's got the biggest one. It seems like a contest between Western leaders as to who can apply more sanctions than the other, who can make stronger statements than the other, who can do all the various name calling, a lot of which is going on now. Interesting how social media adjusted the values of what isn't permissible when it comes to speech. If you want to approve the US or Canadian trucker protests, then you're everything under the sun, racist, misogynist, terrorist, whatever. However, if you want to criticise Eastern leaders, go ahead and fill your boots and use the most colourful language you like, and you'll be fine with that, because that's approved of. Try criticising Western politicians on social media or their policies, such as the COVID mandates, and see how long it takes you to get blocked or banned. Just a thought. It's interesting, the hypocrisy is rife, and the blame game for failures of our governments is well and truly been squared and focused on specific individuals elsewhere. Everything's their fault. Anyway, before I digress into politics and get myself in a whole heap of trouble, I'll get cracked on. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hope you're staying safe and well and enjoying your weekend. Bear with me as we go through the few weeks of disruption. Hopefully, over the coming few weeks, it should be okay. But as I've said earlier in a previous video, there will be a blip as I move into the new house. So do bear with me for that. Anyway, let me get this down me, get cracked on. I am short of time, but I just really wanted to do at least something on video so you could see the end result of the polytunnel door. I'll catch you later. You should remember from yesterday that I put the frame in. So when I first put the cover on, the new cover, I put some temporary wooden strips just along the front there, just to fasten down these corners. And then I had a load of wood, it's these big blocks here, just as a temporary measure to stop this flap from lifting up in the wind. So the plan is, first things first, remove these strips and place some new ones all the way down to where the door frame starts, and pull this whole face tight. And then these zips are going to remain exactly as they are, just permanently closed. And then I'll cut a hole into the door frame and then tighten the plastic around the new framework and just staple it in place. At some point I might put some edging strips on with wood, but we'll see how we get along. So first things first, get the old wooden strips off, cut some new ones to size, and then the scary bit of cutting out the plastic around that door frame. little bit fiddly this, because you've got to try and pull it tight as you go. Not happy with that one. There's a little bit of a gap. Better. Fiddly, but if you're going to do it, you may as well do it properly. Lots of ramblers on the bridleway this morning. That's nice and tight, which is what we want. Okay. Get the next side done. This is a bit fiddly in this corner. It's fighting me. That went right over my head. Ah, where's the shotgun when you need it? One more should do it. There we go. I'll tidy these little flaps up later. I might even be tempted to staple those on. I don't know, we'll see in a minute. That's the easy bit done. Got the wooden battens across. I've also popped a few staples in there on the bottom edge of the sleeper, just to fold it over. Hopefully that'll be okay. I'll trim those edges off. And then we've got a cut through this, which is the real scary bit, all the way up to this top frame somewhere, and then figure out how the door hangs. Wish me luck. I have to say, I'm more than a little nervous doing this, because once it's done, it's done. Scary stuff. Well, that's the door, fully framed out, plastic's all wrapped around the edges. I've just trimmed it to size, and to be fair, I'm quite pleased with that. It's not looking too shabby at all. Just need to get the door on, and you just know that's not going to be straightforward. Oh, good job done. Well, that's the door in. It's took a bit of doing, but it's in. We've got a bolt on. Bargain. God, you can feel the heat coming out of this polytunnel, which I guess serves as a reminder to get the watering can out. But yeah, really pleased with that. Decent door. Deliberately overlapped the frame on both sides to stop the wind getting in through any gaps. So yeah, really pleased. Good job done. Watering can, and then it'll be time to go. I've got so much to do, but not here. Well, that's it for today. Everything's locked up. It's been a rush. It's surprising how quick the hours fly by, but really pleased to get that door on the Polytunnel. The sun didn't come out, but it's very, very close and muggy. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some rain. I'll not complain though. That'll help the raised beds and save me a job of watering. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please do stay safe and well. Enjoy your weekend, and don't forget to keep your preps topped up. And if you're not prepping already, I really would urge you to get started, because things aren't looking very rosy for this year. Not at all. Anyway, that's it. Back to the car, back home, and get some more work done away from the land. I'll catch you all in the next video.